Well, sir, who the heck are you?
I'm the Reverend Steve Dye, and I'm the chaplain for St George's Crypt. I'm also the Bishop's chaplain for the homeless in the Diocese of Ripon and Leeds and the director of Nurture.
Now, I've just had lunch here and it was absolutely fantastic and beautiful surroundings. How many people are you feeding here?
We've worked it out and it's on average of 65,000 hot meals a year.
That's absolutely incredible. And you get quite a throughput of produce as well to help people.
Yeah, we have had a phenomenal harvest donation this year from schools, churches, businesses. It's been incredible. The generosity of people's hearts has been overwhelming. Incredible.
I think you're doing an awesome job here. You really are with this particular section of society. Amazing. But do you think the church in general is relevant to 21st century Britain?
I think the church has got to be relevant to 21st century Britain because we are the big society that's been doing the big society for many years and doing it really well. But we just don't blow our own trumpets and we just get on with it. We fund ourselves, the third sector if you like, and we get on with it. We do God's work, serving God and serving his people to the best of our ability.
If the church wasn't here doing what you're doing here in Leeds, for example, how big a hole in the provision of care would that be?
It would be a very big hole. We are the only emergency access service in Leeds, in this area in fact. People are referred to us by the council, the police, and a lot of the agencies that wander the streets looking for the homeless and the lost. They send them to us and we try to turn no one away.
Do you think it's true to say if the church stopped doing what it was doing in terms of social action, that society may find a momentary collapse or a complete collapse when all of these free services are removed? What do you think of that statement?
I think I think we might be pushing even towards a bit of anarchy there. That if it wasn't for the church and other organisations like us that have that caring heart for people, God's heart for people, what a state this nation would be in. You know, let's start with our own country and look after the people here, and then maybe then go out into the world.
Now, you've got an open heart here and open hands to different kinds of people, whoever comes through really, and are referred. Do you get the opportunity to preach to them, share the Bible with them?
We don't preach as such. We hold up the hand of Christ first and foremost, because we believe Christ was first and foremost relational. We try to live out the principles of the gospel by the way we are with people, and that's people of faith, people of no faith, people of any faith. They're all welcome here, but we try to live out that life of the gospel to them. But we do have services nearly every day where we preach the word of God to them, and they're welcome to stay and they're welcome to go. We don't lock them in and say you're not getting out until you've crossed the line, and we don't say you can't come in unless you're not a Christian, because secret of secrets, Jesus wasn't a Christian, he was Jewish.
Listen, you're a preacher. Do you think preachers could communicate the Bible better?
I think preaching is a gift, and people should recognise their gifts. And if it's not their gift, find somebody whose gift it is.
Are you actually suggesting that there are people preaching that maybe shouldn't be?
I'm certain there are people who are preaching who shouldn't be. If it's God's gift that's been given to you, then use it for his glory. And if you're not glorifying God in what you're doing, let somebody else do it. Know your gifts.
Is this a Yorkshire approach? You know, if it's not your gift, shut up.
Yeah, shut up for God.
Thank you very much indeed for this interview. God bless you.
You're welcome. God bless you.